discuss about forms element in HTML. Why we use these forms means when we open a website, we are going to have some registration form and sign in form and all, right. There they are going to ask some information like name, password and all. And after they are going to check the name and password in their database, and we are going to get our account open, right. So for that we are going to use this form element to get that form in our website. So let us get into the topic. HTML forms. HTML forms are interactive sections of your web page that allows user to enter, select or submit information. So when we get a sign-in form, we are going to give some username and some password, and then we are going to submit that form. Thereafter we are going to get some information related to our account, right. This is the user interface interactive section of your web page. So forms act as a bridge between visitors and web applications by collecting data and sending it for processing. So when we give some username, password, it's going to check the data in their database, and after we are going to get some data related to our account, right. These are when we submit the data, the validation is going to happen. That validation we are going to use in JavaScript. By using the JavaScript, we are going to get that validation. But to get that form in our web page, we are going to use this HTML. So when we use this HTML, we are going to get that form only. For styling that form, we are going to use CSS, and then after for validation, we are going to get by using JavaScript. So whether a user logins in, register searches, places an order or submit feedback, a form is usually involved behind the scenes. So when we are login or we register or when we place an order, these are the things which we have submitted. The things are going behind the scenes. So the validation is going to behind the scene. We are not able to see that one, but we are going to get the information related to our account, right. Why forms are important? Forms make web pages interactive rather than purely informational. So while creating a form, we are going to get username, password and all, right. So they allow users to create accounts. We are going to use these forms. Signing to websites. While signing, we are going to see these forms also. Submit contact information. To submit contact information, not only contact information, whatever the information we have to submit, we are going to submit by using these forms only. So search for content. To search for content also we are using upload files. All these things are we are going to use forms only. Without forms, websites would only display information and could not receive input from users. So when we don't have any forms in our web page, we are not going to get all these. We are only going to display some information only. If user want to submit some information, they are not able to submit those information in our website, right. Forms introduction. An HTML form is created using the form element. So HTML form is going to create by using form element. While we are creating tables by table element, right. Like that only we are going to create our forms by using form element. The form acts as a container and that holds different input controls such as text boxes, buttons, checkboxes and drop down menus. So we have so many input controls that those are we are having text boxes, submit buttons and all. I will show those examples. So for forms we are going to I'm going to make 2 videos. In those 2 videos we are going to cover all the topics. So basic syntax is this one, form element. Inside that form element we are going to display some information. In form we are having labels, text fields, checkboxes, radio buttons, drop downs, file upload, submit button and all. We are having all those things. Simple form example is this form label. To display the information we are going to use this label, or if we want to take some input to represent that input data, we are going to use this label element. So in input we are having some types. I will discuss all those types, and also I am going to discuss all these examples in VS Code. This forms asks for a username and provides a submit button. So here we have this one, right? Here we are having some input button. Those are, it's going to accept some text, that is name, and it's going to provide some submit button. While giving this name and when we click this submit button, the data is going to store in website owner's database, right? They are validating the data, and we are going to get the information related to our account. Input types. In input types we have almost 14 to 15 types. I will discuss some 5 to 6 in this video. Later video I am going to discuss remaining. The input element is the most commonly used for control, used form control. So this is the input form. Whatever the input, either it is number or name or its a date, whatever the input we are going to give, those are going to give in this input element only. Text input, we are having some text input used for short text. For short text, that is here we have example C. For this text hello, to give this text we are going to use text type in input form, input element. Example name, city, usernames. When we see in websites, we are having some these type of examples. Those are username. They are going to ask username, city, and all. For those we are using this text input. After password input, hides entered characters. So when we take this input type as password, it's not displaying the text which we are entering. It's going to hide the characters which we are entered. This is password input type. Email input, so accepts email addresses only. So when we give some example like @gmail.com, it's going to accept the input, because this is the example of email, right? If I submit some text like Spandana, it's not going to take that input, because here we have given type as email, but I am submitting the plain text, so it's not going to take that text. We are going to get some error. Browsers can automatically verify the format. We are not going to verify that one. Browsers automatically verify that one. Number input. For number input, it's going to accept only numbers. Date input. For a date input, when we want to give some date, we are going to use this one. Time input. For time, we are having some type is equal to time. Radio button. For radio button, we are having this one. Input type is equal to radio. Whatever the name we have to display, here we are having that we can give that one name is equal to some name, and radio button. See, here we have some example, right? Input type is equal to radio, name, gender. So when we are validating the information, we are going to check this by using this name only, right? Options. In options, we are going to give some information. Option mail. See, here we have radio button is going to display here name after that name. Remaining form elements I am going to discuss in next video. I will show these examples in VS Code now. See, here I am taking form example, form element, right? And now I am taking form element. In this, first I will show text input type. Input type is equal to, I am taking text input. Right? And also I am taking some submit button, because I will show how input type is equal to submit button. See, we got this one. Now I am giving some random text. While submitting, it's taking some text, right? In this way we are going to have text input, and now I will take type is equal to password. Okay, here while I am giving some text, it's going to hide the characters. Here we are having some eye icon, we can see that one, and while submitting it's going to take, it's not getting any error because while giving our password, it can be either text or anything. If we want to give some instructions like password must contain some characters, some special characters and all, those will give by using JavaScript. I will show that while discussing JavaScript also. So now I am taking type as email. Okay, I am taking some email. See, I am taking @gmail.com. So when I have given some random name @gmail.com, that represents email, right? So I am giving some plain text. See, here we are getting please include an @ in the email address. So it's not going to submit because we are not given, we haven't given email address. We have given some random text, so it's not going to submit. I am taking some type is equal to number. See, I have given some random. It got submitted. Here I am giving some characters. It's not taking any character. See, it's not going to take any character. While submitting, we are getting please enter a number. Because I am entering some text, we are not entering number. It's throwing an error. So next one, date. For date we are getting some icon like this. We can select some any date we want, and we can submit that one. And for now I will show some time input type. See, here also we are getting some time. We can take some random time and submit. We can get those things. And now we are going to take radio button. In this I am taking some option. I am taking some mail. And next one I am taking some female. Okay. See, we got male and female text buttons, radio buttons. We can submit button. That's all about the topics which we have discussed today. Later further topics I will discuss in next video. Thank you.